It's Tuesday. I am here. I am just a few minutes behind schedule. I got caught up on a call, but here and ready. Everybody else ready? Okay. This week, we are going to focus and talk about transition. It might sound a little daunting, maybe a little intimidating, especially if this is your first time during a transition month. So, what is a transition month? Let's talk about the what, the why, and the how. And yeah, I'm going to give you some really great tips at the end for you guys to start putting into action. Actionable things. Okay, so transition really is just our way in the world of Scentsy of talking about how this is our transition from one catalog into another. So we are coming to a close at the end of January for our spring summer catalog. This is really hard to believe. Not only because it's like, oh my gosh, time has flown, but for those of us who maybe have been with Scentsy for a while, we are used to like a new catalog coming in September. So pushing it a whole month ahead, it's like really like throwing my brain for a whole loop, but that's a whole different concept or a whole different topic to talk about really and concept. But it's exciting and I cannot wait to see what's in the new catalog. But at the same time, there are pieces of this catalog that I am really, really sad to see go because we've had some really great warmers and some amazing fragrances in this catalog. And I'm so excited not only to see that, but also to get to see the progression of where we are going as a company, as products that we sell, and the evolution of the products themselves, like where we were just 5 years ago compared to where we are now, compared to where I'm pretty sure we're gonna be when this new catalog drops, okay? So that's really what transition is. It's giving us, we call it a transition month simply because for that last month before we jump into the new catalog, it is transition. So it's a chance for us as consultants to really put those, I've got my business hat on today. Did you notice? Okay. I've got my business hat on today because I mean business, but I'm also talking business today. And we are given the opportunity to put that business hat on and really make smart, intentional decisions and actions for our business. Is anybody in so far? I'm in. Okay. I have places to go in my business. I know that y'all have places to go in yours. And so since we're kind of walking down the road together, let's go ahead and make some plans together. That's what I say. So we have like I said, new catalog drops on August 1st. So July is what we will be referring to as our transition month. So when you hear that, because you're probably going to hear it a lot, just know that's really all it means. It's 1 month to allow us to prep and get our customers excited for a new catalog, but also let them know, hello, this one's leaving, right? So it's our whole month to do that. Here's some things that you need to know about transition. Okay, so first of all, we will have the opportunity, Scentsy has given us the opportunity rather, to allow us to be able to have our semi-annual sale back. I absolutely love it when this happens. And what was it I think it was last season or last transition, we didn't get to do our full, sorry, my eyes are like really dry, so they're like trying to water. I'm not crying, I promise. I mean, I'm excited, but I'm not like that kind of excited. They allowed us to have the bars, so the scents were 10% off last time. We are going to go back to our traditional, because it's something we've done, well, as long as I can remember, honestly, to having that semi-annual sale. And what that means is almost every single item in the catalog is going to be 10% off. So how do you know what is 10% off and what isn't 10% off? How do we know these things? Okay, here's the dealio. Do I not have like a catalog sitting right here? One of the few times in my life that I don't have a catalog right here. Hold on, let me just grab one real quick because we have to talk about this, guys. Because this is like one of the few places that you're actually able to really see and know what is going to be included in the 10% off sale and what is not. All right, so first and foremost, let me go ahead and open this baby up. All right, first of all, anything that you see in your catalog, this is your quick and easy tip from me. Okay, anything you see in your catalog, mostly this is going to be licensed products. So look for more of your licensed products that are in the catalog, such as our Mickey Mouse warmer and Minnie Mouse warmer, right? Right next to the price point, hold this up close here, make sure I'm pointing at the right spot. You'll see and this is US, $50. And then there's a little, sorry, my camera's shaking. There's a little asterisk right next to the 50, okay? That little asterisk is important because anything in this catalog, here's a little cheat sheet for you too, bet you didn't know, anything in this catalog that has that asterisk in it is not available for host rewards. Did you know that? Did you know that little golden nugget? It's not. Okay, it's also on the buddies. So again, little asterisk right there by the $40, okay? Says it right up to that. Anything that has that asterisk is not included in our 10% off sale. I call it a semi-annual sale because we change catalogs twice a year. Just some of the wording I go with, but whatever. It also will include licensed bars as well. So for example, the 9 Realms bar, okay? So you'll see the price. It says $6.50, and look at that little asterisk just hanging around there. Yep. He's hanging around because he's telling you that not only can you not use him towards host rewards, but he also will not be 10% off during the sale, okay? Unless Scentsy makes some kind of an exception, and they will let us know that. But as of now, they have not. I am going to double check my word and make sure that I'm telling you complete truth because, you know, I like to be a fact checker. I like to know. So let me just pull up this. Okay, it's going to make me sign in again. Don't know why. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Anything, though, that you see that has that asterisk, again, is not included in the sale, okay? All right. Your go-to business tools are also going to be included. So we have 10% off July 1st through the 31st. That is for the new stuff. Okay, where's my... There it is. Okay. Perfect Scentsy systems, licensed products, charitable cause will be excluded from the sale. Okay. Just wanted to make sure that they weren't throwing in any license. Last time they allowed us to have the licensed bars. Hello, Melly. Last time they were allowing us to have those bars. But this time they are not, which I honestly think is good. And it also helps us to be consistent. So like when we're telling customers these things, because you're going to have these conversations. Yep, you are. You're going to have these conversations with people, and you're going to be letting them know that anytime you see that asterisk, okay, it's usually by the price, okay, that means it's not going to be included in the 10% off sale. But everything else is. So that means like our beautiful, time to reflect warmer, 10% off, right? Like our beautiful Lavender Love, 10% off. Like everything, 10% off, except for those licensed and charitable cause, okay? And also our, what was it, the Perfect Scentsy? Yeah, the Perfect Scentsy. Just as a moment to say hello to your bundle and save page. If this is not your favorite page in the catalog, it needs to be now. It needs to be your favorite page in the entire catalog. It needs to be your favorite page in the new catalog that we'll be launching as well. Bundle and saves are not going anywhere. We are going to continue to have them. And in fact, if you have been watching the news tab or have been seeing the comments, that Scentsy is making it even easier for our customers to be able to see those bundle and save options. So even if they are visiting our website without us, right? This way they will be alerted to bundle and save options so they know how to save money, okay? Save money. We want our customers to be saving money when they're ordering from us, okay? So bundle and saves are where it's at. If you have any catalog and maybe you want to go ahead and start getting things ready, this is something that I would highly, highly suggest pulling out of a catalog and either putting it up, tacking it up to wherever it is that you work, wherever your work spot is, or going to your local Kinko's or FedEx store or something and saying, hey, will you laminate this page for me? Or you can go to like Target or Walmart or even Amazon. Hello, Amazon. I mean, I go there for everything. Why did I not think of Amazon first? But you can actually go and get self-laminating sheets, right? They're like 2 big pieces of stickers that you just, okay? And laminate this baby because this thing is going to be so cool to you. Because this is, again, where the discounts lie for us and also for your customers. Your customers are looking to you to be able to tell them the best way to buy things, right? So please tell me you know. Please. Okay, anyway, our Perfect Scentsy though. What does it say on this bundle and save? Well, it doesn't say it, but what does it show on this bundle and save page? Look. Do you spy that little asterisk right there? Yeah, that means, just like it says in the news article, right? This is not included in the 10% off. And that's simply because it's already deeply discounted. Okay, that's why. But the other ones, so like the Scentsy system itself, no asterisk, you're good there, right? On any of the bundles, 6-pack of bar bundles, right? The clean bundles, the laundry love, right? Moisture melody, all of that. None of those have asterisks. Those are all included. So where are you going to tell your customers to get the biggest discount? If they like a product, if they really love our laundry line, if they really utilize the pet line for their dogs, maybe cats, I don't know, probably more dogs. I have tried spraying the deodorizing spray. I was going to say the Scentsy Fresh, but it's not. I promise. I'm not using that on my animals. Probably could, but I'm not. But the deodorizing spray, because even Hero, our dog, not a fan. Cats, definitely not a fan. But maybe your cat is. Mine just are not. I have 2 and they're not. But anyway, maybe they're looking for gifts, right? And they want a fragrance flower. And you say, hey, by the way, you know, do you have anybody else who you might be looking for a gift for? Because this is a great opportunity to go ahead and bundle and save. You can buy 3, have 3 gifts on hand to be able to give when you're ready to give them, right? Hello, right? But this is where they're saving the money and you take 10% off of that and they're going to save even more. So this, to me, is truly the most important 2 pages of your entire catalog. Just saying. Yeah. How to make a cat not like you even more. Because they're already plotting our death. I'm just teasing. We have all of our waxy cats. They know I love them. My 2 cats, they don't even care what I think about them anymore. So that's what you're going to be looking for in your current catalog to know which items are not included. However, July is when you're really going to want to make sure that you are marketing to your customers and letting them know, hello, this is the last chance for this baby this month, right? You need to be utilizing your social media. And when I say utilizing social media, I see a lot of consultants get a little confused in this area because they think when we say post on social media or share on social media, that really is sharing a flyer, sharing a picture, even if it's from the marketing tab from our workstation, things like this, right? That's great. If you are just trying to give flat information. Let me tell you another side to this though. On social media, we become influencers. And regardless of how you feel about the term influencer, I don't care. I want you to drop all the stereotypes that you think that you know about influencers, okay? Drop them. Just like we want the same thing to happen with our customers when they think of the word party, right? We want them to get rid of the stereotypical party that they're thinking of in their head, because we know that they're like cringing when they hear that word, right? Which is why we will usually use like Scentsy or I don't know, for some reason I can't think of anything else. Scentsy is pretty much what I use for almost everything now. But you get the point, right? So the same thing with the term influencer. Here's the thing. When it comes to social media, is that people on social media are looking and scrolling and watching things on social media, and they want to learn. They want to know maybe some tips or tricks, and they want to be able to like what they're looking at and who they're looking at, okay? Again, I don't care if you put makeup on today or not. That's not the point. The point is that our customers, our followers on social media are looking for that value that we can give them. Okay? So one of those value options, when you are on social media and talking about our products, I'm just going to say it, bundle and save pages. You could take the words right off of this page, plop it on a picture of a fragrance flower, and you'll be able to add value for your customers, because perhaps they didn't know that they can buy 3 fragrance flowers for $45. Did they know that? Maybe they did, but maybe they didn't. Maybe they didn't, okay? Hello, Kylie. Happy Tuesday, my dear. So we want to make sure that we are giving value in our social media. Do you know a tip or a trick that you like to do with your Scentsy, right? One of my favorite tips and tricks to share on social media is, of course, like changing the wax. And that might sound really simple, right? For us, we know that the cotton cleanups work really great, but the cotton cleanups have kind of been out of stock unless you have them on a Scentsy club. But did you know that cotton balls work the same way? And you can buy a bag of cotton balls pretty much anywhere, right? The point is, share with your customer those tips, right? So when you're on social media, utilizing it to share value is going to help your customers respect you more, like you more, trust you more, because they're like, oh my gosh, she's showing me or he's showing me exactly what I need to do. Oh, I had no idea that I could change my wax by putting in like 3 or 4 cotton balls and it would soak itself up. What? Just because maybe you've shared it previously doesn't mean that the same people who are following you today are the same people that followed you when you first shared that information, right? Because what's happening with social media, new people are following you, new people are, or some people are not following you any longer, right? So as the old ones go and the new ones come, we want to make sure that you are utilizing all of the same resources and content that you would be if you were having a conversation in person. So again, sharing where they're going to get the best deals, sharing with them on the best tips on changing the wax, or how to change a diffuser oil, or how to clean a diffuser, or the best way to clean out your dish, right? These are some of the things that you as a consultant probably either have done yourself, or you've seen in our Facebook groups, or you've heard on a training, or you've watched a video that somebody did, right? So all you're doing is sharing that valuable content with your people on social media. That's what we need to be focusing on. When it comes to transition, though, we need to make sure, again, that our customers know where the deals are. They know that they're going to be able to save 10% off almost everything in this catalog in the month of July. Then you want to be able to prep them for the new catalog that will be coming August 1st. Now, here's the catch-22. And again, I see this go a couple of different ways because, spoiler alert, if you were not aware, on July 1st, we as consultants, the brand new catalog, the Fall and Winter 2021 catalog, will be available on our workstation. Will also be available in Scentsy Success for you to purchase and start buying your business supplies, which will also be select ones will be 10% off for you to purchase and buy to get ready. But just because we can see the new catalog doesn't mean that we are ready to share it with the world just yet. Now, I will never tell you how to run your business. This is your business, not mine, right? I got mine over here. You got yours. He's got his. She's got hers. They've got theirs, right? Okay. Everybody's got their own business. So if you want to go ahead and share the new catalog right away, go for it. I'm never going to tell you not to do something in your own business. I am not your boss. I'm not your boss. Not my business. I'm not your boss. Okay? What I am going to tell you is what I have personally learned is that when I share things too soon, then I have customers who get so excited because, like, I'm really excited, right, to see new products. Some of them are just as excited as I am, which I don't know why they haven't joined my team yet, but they are just as excited to see them. And so what happens? They're like, I need to have that. Okay, I need to have that. Yeah, I know that you told me about that sale. Yeah, I know. And I love those scents too. And I probably should stock up on them. But on August 1st, I want to order that. That's what I want to order. And so what will happen with our customers is they're going to think, because a lot of customers like to, again, save money, right? But they also like to get the things that they want as soon as they can. And so a lot of them will start to focus on what's coming and then not pay attention to what's leaving. Not only can that be bad simply because they might miss out on some of their favorite things and the opportunity to stock up at a discount, but what happens to your July sales? Maybe not as good. Maybe not as good. That's simply something that I have learned from seasons past. How do I get around that? All I do is I really focus on the task at hand, right? I focus on July until about, well, at least until I have reached my PRV goal. When I have reached my PRV goal is when I officially will start working towards next month. But in the case of transition, I will usually wait until at least the 20th of the month until I start to talk about the new stuff. Simply because I don't want my customers to miss out on things that they very well may be missing out on, because maybe they do truly love the scents like coconut daiquiri or Fiji flower, right? Like all these summery, springy scents that, I mean, I have not seen the new Fall and Winter catalog personally, but I can probably guess that coconut daiquiri probably not going to be one that's going to be in the new catalog, simply because it's more of a spring summer thing. Get my drift, okay? We want them to make sure that they are getting the scents that they love now in July, when they are also not only still available, but also available at a discount. So even if they're buying them by the 6-pack, they're still going to get a 10% off of the 6-pack. We want them to save the money, right? Okay, so we are looking to do the best thing for them that we can. Save them money, get them the products that they love, and then get ready to introduce them to the new products that are coming. Don't ruin your July by having a spoiler alert at the beginning of the month with your customers. I know it's exciting. I know it is. Trust me. I know it is. And so it's going to take a little bit of self-control on our parts to not do it. It's hard. The struggle is real. But you can do it and you can get through it, okay? And don't kill your July sales. I want you guys to make sure that you are still having an amazing month. And again, if you're anything like me, I am here for income, right? I am here to pay bills. I am here to take care of my family. So I need to make sure that come August 10th, when it's payday, that I actually have my payday, right? That I didn't shoot myself in the foot all month of July by sharing all the new things, and then my paycheck reflects that, right? I can't take that chance. I have to have my paycheck. I have to make sure that things are paid and taken care of for me and my family. And they are the ones that count at the end of the day, right? Just like you guys. You guys are here, whether it's for your family, for your loved ones, to pay off debt, to save for the Christmas fund, whatever it is that you are in business for, that's the top for you, right? That's what you work for. That's your why and why you're doing your business. So don't shoot yourself in the foot and don't take things away from your why. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, so that is transition in a nutshell. What are some of the things we're going to do? Well, we discussed about sharing, right? Another great fun thing to do is to be creative with some parties, right? Again, when we talk parties, it can be online, it can be in person, it can be an event, it can be a fundraiser. The options are endless when it comes to how we have parties, okay? So get creative, have some fun. If you are not in the Facebook groups, get in those Facebook groups, people. People are sharing great ideas, okay? Great ideas. And if you utilize Visly or Scentsy for any of your online parties, then hello, you need to be in those groups as well, because both groups give you tons of training and they share a ton of ideas, specifically for Scentsy in and of itself, right? So you have the opportunity to have an amazing online party, even if you've never done one before. All you have to do is prepare yourself for it and educate yourself on it, right? I can't do that for you. So I'm going to need you guys to figure out how it is that you want to party. And if that is online, then you need to be plugging yourself into those trainings, to those resources, and be watching that, right? I know I've got a Visly video on how to utilize Visly for your business, for your online parties, right? It is I don't want to say it's out of date, because like nothing really has changed. They've added a couple new features, but nothing catastrophic has changed, right? But I could probably use a refresh on that training. But I know I personally have one. I know that there's many others on YouTube out there that you can look up, right? So if you've never done it, you want to learn more, that's how you learn. Then you can also join the Facebook group. There is a Scentsy Visly Code Facebook group that you can get on, right? You can talk to your sponsor. You can talk to your upline. You can get involved in the different Facebook groups, and you can ask those questions. Trust me, the ones who really want to see you succeed will be the ones who will help you and answer your questions. Just saying. Just saying. So you need to be able to figure out how it is you want to party and what you need to learn in order to do that. Okay. You can do lots of different fun theme parties as well. Now, if you are somebody who you are like, oh my gosh, nobody wants to host a party for me right now, then you know what? Then you're your own host. That's what happens, okay? You host your own party. Now, just like, please tell me that when you are creating a party, specifically when it's online, that you are not inviting all 607 of your Facebook friends. Please, 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 please. Okay? Okay. Quality over quantity matters when it comes to an online Facebook party. Quantity over quality. quality over quantity. Meaning, I don't care if you have 50 people who you send invites out to. I don't care if you have 5 people you send invites out to. However many you have, you make sure that you, or if it's not you, if you've got someone else who is the host, that the host has reached out to them personally to say, we are hosting a Facebook party online. You don't even have to get dressed, put a face on or anything, right? You're going to get to see some really amazing stuff. We're going to have some fun. Maybe we'll play some games, whatever it is, right? And I'd really love you to be a part of it. And I want you to be a part of it simply because it's the last month of our spring and summer catalog. And oh my gosh, all of our favorite spring and summer scents are going away and they're on sale, right? So you're going to be having that message or that text or that phone call or whatever, or maybe you go live for 2 minutes and you tell people about it. But I want you to personally invite people. And don't just add them to a group. Oh, it hurts. It hurts my heart so much when people just add me to a group and I have no idea what I'm even walking into. I don't even know some of these direct sale companies, and I will be added to a group. So-and-so has added you to this group. I don't even know what this group is. So my first thought is, well, I'm not interested in that, and I leave, right? Only the people who are interested are going to stick around. So instead of wasting your time trying to invite everyone on your friends list or your host telling them to invite everyone they can think of because you think that it's a numbers game, completely wrong. Completely wrong. It is the complete opposite of that, right? Again, even if you only have 5 people that say they're interested and you say, great, I'm going to send you a link to the party, go ahead and join. And then, right, however it is that your party works, I usually will have them fill out a contact form so I can get their information, and then I go from there, okay? But however yours works, that is when they get an invite to the group. That's when they say yes. Okay? So it doesn't matter, again, if you've got 500, if you've got 50, if you've got 5. Because if you invite 500, I guarantee you all 500 are not going to be active or involved or maybe even look at your party page. Sorry, facts are facts. But those 5 that you personally reached out to that said yes, that accepted the invite, and maybe filled out the form or whatever it is in your party page or on the group page, whatever, on Facebook, right? They're actually going to pay attention because they've said yes. They've filled out a form, and now they're invested a little bit, right? They're intrigued. They at least want to see what's happening. I would much rather have those 5 people than the 500 who are going to completely ignore all the posts that are posted in that group page for that party. Okay? So think about your parties strategically. Think about them again, how you can add value, share tips, give them the information that they want. Put yourself in the shoes of your customers. What would you want to know if you were invited to a Scentsy party? Would you want to know how to get a 6-pack of bars for less than $30? Well, honey, July is your month. That's the way that it works. That's the way that it goes. Yes, and people who learn about Scentsy and mystery host parties. Oh my gosh, don't even get me started. I love my mystery host parties. Yes, Kylie, I absolutely love having that mystery host simply because, again, people get excited. They get excited. And who doesn't get excited when they can have a chance of getting free Scentsy and half price Scentsy? Hello, like that's awesome. Those are the exact people that we want in that party. And maybe that means there's only 3 of them. That's okay. Have a party for 3 people. There is no minimum or maximum amount of people that you can have. But again, whether it's 3 or 300, that's going to be like your main dividing fact, right? Are 300 actually like participating in your group? Maybe. Maybe. And if so, that sounds like a good party, right? But probably not. I mean, that's just the way that it works, right? Probably not. So it's not about how many people you can invite. It's about how many people are actually interested, right? Or how many people want to learn more about Scentsy, like Roxy was saying, right? So we want to have those people at our parties. So that's the what, right? That's how, that's the what. The how would be having the parties. The how will also be, again, in how you're doing your social media. We talked about this in the beginning. So, okay, we're going to rewind very quickly, and we're going to remember that we're going to give value. We're going to give content. We're going to give people the things that they want to see online, not just a flyer. Not just a flyer. Because while, yes, that does serve a purpose for different needs, it does not serve a purpose on social media when you are there as an influencer to get people excited about your products. They want to see either how it works in your home, how you use it, what are your favorite scents, how do you change the wax, oh, how do you use the Scentsy Fresh? Do you spray it on your bed? Do you spray it on your curtains? Do you spray it out on the bath mat in the bathroom? Oh my gosh, it's like one of my favorite places, right? Okay. These are the things that your customers want to know. So those are the things that you want to do to give value to them, right? And maybe a big part of that is what they want to know, where they're going to get the most value, is bundle and serves. This is it, okay? Especially during July. So these are the things that we're going to work on in July when it comes to transition. We're going to try and put these things into action. We're going to try and make sure that we are getting everything in for our customers that they need to know, that they want to know. Those VIP groups, if you have a VIP group, I personally do, right? In mine, I like to, and I'm really trying to put more emphasis on how I do my VIP groups. But what I like to do is share things that are extra, that are special, right? In there for them first. And then I will push it out to maybe like my business Facebook page or on my Instagram or what have you, right? I like to share fun things in my VIP group first. I like to also get people talking in my VIP group. So ask engaging post questions, right? And it doesn't even necessarily have to always be about Scentsy. Why is that? Because remember, we are here in the relationship business. And so our customers want to know more about us. Yes, they're there for Scentsy too, right? But again, like, know, trust factor. That's the trifecta we're looking for, right? So with our customers, we want to be sharing things with our customers that also share ourselves or our lives, right? Or maybe it's the kids. I'm telling y'all. Okay, when Madison was younger and, you know, I mean, now as a tween, she's, you know, she's just like, whatever, mom. But a lot of times when she was younger, I mean, oh my gosh, I would have the most fun with her having, whether it was in a video or whether it was in like a VIP group or even in a Facebook party, I would bring her in, sit her down with me, right? And she was younger and smaller, right? And she'd have fun sticking the little bars up to her little bay nose, right? And stuff like that. Hello, use your children. If your business is working towards helping you and your family, include your family. Maybe it's your spouse. Maybe it's your best friend, right? Maybe it's your next door neighbor. I don't care. Whatever it is, incorporate them in, because that helps people to get a better idea of who you are. And when they know you better is when they're going to start paying more attention, because they're invested now, right? They're invested and they want to always know more about you. They want to see more of you. They want to know you as a person. So share some of those things. If recipes are your jam and cooking is your thing, share some of those things in there. These are things that I'm personally working on in my own VIP group to incorporate more of, right? Like, I know these things, but just like with everything else, right? You can get off course. I have to remind myself, bring myself back on track, right? And go, okay, I need to focus on building these relationships in here. So those are some of the things that I personally am also working on, okay? I am always going to be looking for better ways on how I can be better for my customers, do better things for my customers, give them the greatest value, give them the greatest content that I can. Because at the end of the day, that's what they're there for, is for all of those things. Yes. Yes, he is obsessed with Scentsy. So yes, he's just as excited. And trust me, your customers want to see his excitement too. Because they think it's adorable. We all do. But they specifically, right? Because they want to know you as a mom. And one of the greatest ways, one of the greatest things that I love, and oh, I was going to share this with you guys too. So one of the companies that I get a lot of my Scentsy shirts from, well, they're not Scentsy shirts, right? But my Wax Boss or Boss Babe or, you know, whatever it is. I don't remember where I got. No, this isn't one of hers. Sometimes I have to remember, like, what shirt am I even wearing today? But I thought this was the cutest thing, and I've seen some other consultants do it, and I think it's really amazing. So those of you like Kylie, right, you've got the younger ones who are excited still, right? They have that childlike wonder, and hello, I mean, we've got licensing deals with people or with companies that are catering to that, you know, those little ones, right? Okay. Disney, hello. Marvel, hello. Okay. One of my t-shirt gals, right? And I just thought this was a perfect example, which is why I saved it out. So I got one of my new shirts the other day. It was just, as my husband says, is it an inspirational quote or is it a Wax Boss shirt? Because like, that's really all I purchase, right? So he knows me. But I was like, no, it's not an inspirational quote today. It's a Wax Boss shirt today. So it was a Wax Boss shirt, and inside of her packaging, right, she had my shirt wrapped up and everything. Very cute. Loved it. There's this little plastic bag, right? It's the same kind of things that we do, right? You guys have seen mine before, right? So I have my thank you for your order card, right? It shows them how to find me on social. I throw in a Scentsy Club flyer. Maybe I've got a personal coupon or a special that I'm doing right now that I've thrown in there too, right? Whatever it is, okay? Now, she does a t-shirt company, right? So I'm going to share with you what she shares in her little packet with all of her orders, okay? First of all, she gives you washing instructions. That's helpful, right? She's adding value and content to what she's putting in her orders, right? She's selling t-shirts. She wants you to know, she wants her customers to know how to best take care of that shirt. So it always stays looking the best that it can, right? Value. Another thing, what else is she sharing here? She's sharing a snap and share. Has anybody seen a QR code? You know I love my QR codes, right? Okay, so snap and share. She's doing the same thing, right? Snap and share. She shows the QR code. She shows her Facebook and her Instagram. Does that look familiar? Okay, I have a sticker of QR codes that I put things on. But anyway, like QR code was on there, right? QR codes. Then she also just does a simple thank you. And then because she has, this is a t-shirt business that she owns, right? She gets to say when she's got coupon codes. She actually gave me a coupon code down here for my next order to put in. And she's got her little logo. But included on her logo, it says made with love during nap time. Now, I know for certain that she makes a lot of her shirts during nap time simply because she goes on and she will share on her social media that, you know, it's nap time for the kids. She's like, so I'm going to try and roll out some t-shirts while all that's happening, right? Same thing can be happening with you and your business. Those are the things that you need to be sharing on your social media, right? Because again, people want to know more about you. Okay? Now, this was the part that I wanted y'all to see, because not only does she do all of that, which is what I'm hoping you guys are including in yours, or not necessarily washing instructions, but you get my point, right? She has her stickers, and it says, your order was packed with love from Colt. You can see that there. There is her son. Come on now. So, I know y'all with the little children can do the exact same thing, right? I'm not telling you to rip her off of her branding, but you get my point, right? Put your branding spin on it, put your child's name on it, right? And put it out there. If that's how you work your business, is in between nap time, then that's what you should be sharing with people. Do you work your business after everybody's asleep in the house? That's what you should be sharing with people, right? Again, so they know you. So they can like you, they can trust you, they can build those relationships with you. But I just thought that when I opened my shirt, of course I was excited about my shirt, but I opened it and I was like, oh my gosh, I have got to share this. It's such a great example of how we as people who sell products can connect with our customers on a more personal level. So I had to share that with you. Like I said, we have a lot of the same, again, not the washing instructions, but same different things, right? So if you don't have, maybe you want to send orders out, or you are sending orders out or dropping off parties, whatever, right? Make sure that you're including a thank you. And it doesn't have to be something this fancy, right? Okay. Especially for those of you just starting out. I do not want you thinking this is the level you need to be at. It is not. This is also not the level I was at for at least the first 3 years of my business. Not at this level. First of all, I wasn't doing mail outs because I wasn't making enough money yet to do that. Second of all, if I did do a mail out, it was just simply like either a postcard or I put a card in the mail, right? That's how it worked. And I will tell you that, yes, while all of this is beautiful, hello. Literally, hello, because that's what my cards say, right? Okay, so I got these from Target. You can find cards anywhere, but hello, find some little note cards and then handwrite in there your thank you. Snap and share this on and tag me on Instagram and write your Instagram, right? And maybe, you know, have your kids sign in the corner, you know, made by me and their little name, right? Or their signature. That is the same as doing all of this, right? It is. You don't have to sit here and have all the fancy stuff. You don't have to do all of that to make the same impact. So those of you who are newer, those of you who do not have the time or creativity or the ability to either purchase stuff to send out or make all of these packets or send money for extra mailing, don't do it. Please don't do it. Unless you have the ability and the means to do it, then do it. I only started doing it when I started making enough money in my business. So what I would do is every single payday, I would hold back $20 of my paycheck from Scentsy, and that $20 would go towards maybe something I saw on Amazon that I wanted to try and get, or maybe it went on buying some stickers that I saw online, right? Because that was before I actually bought a printer and started printing things at home. So I needed to buy some stickers, but I would save that money, but I only started doing that when I got to that point. So please don't be doing this unless you can do this. Please. Yes, that's right. We are raising the next generation of entrepreneurs. That's right. And we are showing them that their moms and their dads and their uncles and aunts and whatever's, right? That we can build businesses on our own, that we don't have to necessarily work that 9-to-5 job, right? That we don't have to do everything like everybody else does it, right? There's 100 different ways to not only run this business, but many other businesses, right? So you're exactly right, Kylie. We are teaching our children, that next generation, that they can do whatever it is that they want to do. And these concepts will then in turn give them the motivation that they need to be able to see mommy or daddy or both of them together, right? Or whatever, right? Working on businesses at home and doing these things. And they're also going to learn some really great life lessons along the way, right? They're going to learn to say thank you. They're going to learn that handwriting a card means a lot. They're going to learn that by giving value to other people and showing people how to save money or how they can make their home smell better or whatever it is, right? That we can give them value. We can give things to other people. And we can do all of that from home. All right. What is transition? How we're going to do it? Why you need to do it? I think we just covered all of that, right? We need to do it because, hello, We're here for a purpose. We each have our own individual whys. Why we are doing this. Why we are watching this video right now. Why we are working every single month and either getting samples out or what have you and working our businesses. Because we have a why. And that is why transition is going to be a very exciting time for you. So if this is your first one, a suggestion that I have for you is to write down, if you're a planner person, do it in the planner. If not, write it on a notebook, piece of paper, or a Post-it note. Don't care. Write it down on some of the things that you are doing during transition month. And maybe that is having some Facebook parties. Maybe it's having that mystery host party. Maybe it's handing out the rest of your product lists when you go to the grocery store or run errands or whatever it is, right? Or maybe you're doing a lot of your follow-ups and telling everybody, hey, get ready. We've got 10% off coming in July. So excited. Who wants to go ahead and have a party and earn some free and half off Scentsy? Those are the things that we need to start doing now so we're ready for July. We need to start doing those things more and more and more in order to get ready, because we want our July to be great. We want, and we also, at the end of the day, I mean, I love Scentsy. And at the end of the day, this has been an amazing catalog, this catalog season. It's been amazing. I've loved this catalog. And I've loved it so much that I can't wait to see the next one. But I still want to do this one justice. So I want to make sure that I am letting everybody have the same opportunity to grab any of these warmers or grab any of this scents that they're going to love and get them at a discounted price in July. It's what I'm going to be doing. That is my main focus. That is my main goal. It's also maintaining my own personal business, right? Okay, we have to remember our personal business. We have to be pouring into our personal business, whatever that looks like, whether it's online parties, whether it's collecting a whole bunch of orders and putting them together as parties. Those are the things. Yay, Trina, how exciting is that? Yes. So saying thank you is really going to mean a lot. When you have that brand new customer, oh my goodness, I love a new customer. I love to get to share with them how I like to say thank you. So yes, it's a perfect opportunity. And I love the fact that you're already thinking ahead in how can I say thank you, right? You're already thinking ahead. And again, remember, that's what we want to be focusing on. How can we give value to our customers? Part of that is not only giving them the value with letting them know how to best buy their Scentsy so they can get the best discount, or how to get it for free and half price, but also how grateful we are for them for supporting our business. That means a lot. Why? Because it goes back to our whys, right? So all of that contributes back. So we want to make sure that in July we are doing all the things. Another tip I'm going to leave you with is to make yourself a goal now. Whatever you've got left, okay? I've got almost a whole package of showcase brochures. I've still got this many product lists left, right? And I've got, I don't know, maybe 12 or 15 catalogs left over there. Okay, so those catalogs, these product lists, those showcase brochures, my mission, I have chosen to accept it, is to get all of these products out of my house. I want them all gone. I want them all gone because, for one, I need to make room for new ones, for the new catalog. But I also want to make sure, because I spent money on these business supplies. Sure did. So if you don't think that I'm going to be mailing out product lists to everybody I know, hello, I am. Okay. You can fit it into an envelope with only one forever stamp, right? One regular postage stamp on an envelope with a product list folded inside of it. Okay. You do not have to break the bank. Remember what I said earlier. If you are not in your business to where you can afford to do the mail outs, do not do the mail outs. Do not do them. I know you want to. I know you want to have fun with things, okay? But here's a great tip for you. Trina, you're so funny. No, never. It would never be fake. Okay. Oh, here it is. Here's what I would do when I didn't have a whole lot of extra money, right? For a whole lot of business supplies. Just didn't. This is still one of my favorite things to do. I don't do it as often, simply because now I've got all my confetti and stuff like that, right? But for those of you who you don't have the money to buy those things from Amazon, but you still want maybe your Happy Mail to look happy with a little bit of confetti in it, because who doesn't want a little bit of confetti? Not a lot, but a little, okay? I was a crafter way before I ever started Scentsy. And so I already had a handful of these. This is one of the few that I still have left. But you can go pretty much anywhere now and find things like this. This is just a cutout stamper, right? It's in the shape of a star. You can see that there, okay? It's just a little star shape. So it's just a hole punch. You could do this with just a regular hole punch too, okay? Again, you don't have to go out and spend a whole lot of money. Any, whether it's catalogs, whether it's product lists, whether it's showcase brochures, whether it's flyers from the scent warmer of the months, give it to your kids if they're old enough to be able to do it. Give it to yourself while you're watching TV. And all I want you to do is I want you to take your little snapper and you're just going to start snapping. Oh gosh, I'm going to have stars all over my office. But you know what? It's worth it. Okay? Here we go. All the way around the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Here we go, okay? Okay, then you pick them up from wherever they've flown to. In my case, all over my floor. But the concept is the same. I now have confetti to throw into the envelope that I'm going to fold this showcase brochure or this product list up in and send out, right? Oh gosh, it's hard for me to even see the stars on that. Okay, but anyway, so I don't have confetti. Did I spend any money on that? Well, I mean, I already did, because I already had, I had extra brochures left over, right? Or I have extra business supplies left over. You want to know what to do with those? Make yourself confetti. Get a gallon Ziploc bag and just sit there and just start punching into it, right? Put all those stars and everything in there, and boom, you have instant confetti that you did not have to spend money on. You did not have to go to the magical Amazon and get all of the things. Because remember what Jacqui said. If you remember nothing that I say, please remember the fact that I'm going to be upfront and honest with you and telling you, don't spend money on your business unless you have the money to spend on your business. I see newer consultants getting caught up in trying to do all the fancy, pretty things right from the get-go. And what do? They either burn themselves out because they're trying to keep up with the Joneses, right? Or they burn themselves out because they're getting frustrated because they're spending more money and getting all the pretty things than they're actually making in their business. Would that make you mad if you were a new consultant? It would me. It would me. Now, I'm not going to lie. I mean, I always tried to do the fun, cool things. And even in my earlier videos, you will see on YouTube, which I wish that they would just go away and disappear forever, because some of them are quite embarrassing. But the thing is that I used to make bags out of leftover Scent Warmer of the Month flyers. Bags. Yes. I think I still have a couple YouTube videos out there. And I want to say it took like 3 flyers, and I would use some double-sided tape to make them into like one thing, and then I'd fold them like origami style, so it was like a cute little paper bag at the end, right? And then that's how I would deliver like a 3-pack of bars, because honestly, that's really all they could hold, really. Maybe a travel 10 or some circles, whatever, like the smaller things, okay? But that's what I would do, because I didn't have the money to spend to, even if it was just going to the dollar store, right? Like, we were paycheck to paycheck when I was starting my business with Scentsy. And so the last thing that either I could afford or needed to be doing was spending a whole bunch of money on stuff that I really had no business buying. But I wanted to do all the cool, fun things. But let me tell you guys, there are ways to do the cute and fun things without breaking the bank. Find yourself a little stamper. It doesn't have to be a star. It can be a circle. It can be a regular hole punch. Okay? Punch out your own confetti. You don't need to be buying it. So, yes. So, we've talked about what transition is. We've talked about how we can work around it. What are some of the things that we need to be doing, and why we need to be doing all of these things. And then get ready, because August is going to be off the chain. All right, I'm super excited for it. So that's transition in a nutshell of my what, how, and why. And as we get a little bit further, maybe not next week, but the week after, we can start talking about some of the essential business tools that you may need for your new upcoming catalog season. So you can be watching for that. I also have a lot of content coming out, specifically driven towards essential and certified consultants. So helping them getting their businesses going on a really strong foot if they haven't already. And I also have some information coming on some social media training that we're going to be doing hands-on. Well, I guess not hands-on, but watching in real time. Does that make sense? Okay, so I'm going to be showing exactly how to do some fun things with social media. So if that sounds, either one of those sounds like it's something that you are interested in, then if you need to catch this on the Tuesday training, please try and do so. If you need to catch the replay, catch it on the replay. If you need to catch this on the YouTube, catch it on my YouTube channel, okay? But make a note that if those are the things that you want to know how to do, I'm going to show you how to do them. So, I love you all. Have a great rest of the week. We're not quite done with this month yet, people. So the end of month push is here. So you want to make sure that you are really talking about those Bring Back My Bars. You are letting those customers know that if they love those scents like Lucky and Love or Kahika Hula, that they are putting them into Scentsy clubs. Please, please, please give the value to your customers. Let them know how to get their favorite scents. That's when they need to do it. Oh, yes. So, yes, stories. Yes. Rewriting the story. All of that. Yes. Everything. So, I've got a lot of stuff planned. A lot of stuff coming because I have personally been doing a lot of collaboration with people outside of Scentsy and people within Scentsy. And I've got a lot to share. And you guys know that when I have a lot to share, you guys are the ones that I like to share it with. So that's what I've got coming for you guys. So make sure that you are watching for those. And like I said, have a great rest of the week. Get ready for that last end of month push. Get the word out. Give your customers the value they're looking for and the content that they want to know. Share those things with them. And let's have a great finale to June.